live from Jordan Valley Ice Park stand, Melton Ice Arena. It is Game 2 of the Arizona State-Missouri Women's Showcase. This one featuring Arizona State University and the Lindenwood Lions. Hello, everybody. Steve Casson along with Ryan Armstrong doing camera work for us, and Scott Lutzke on graphics, as it is Game 2 between Arizona State and Lindenwood Lions. Game 2 of the showcase, that is. Arizona State, of course, the host. They have been here the entire time. The game that just concluded, which was Maryville and Concordia. Concordia has been here the entire time also, but the game just moments ago was Maryville with a 9-0 victory over Concordia. And in that game, getting the hat trick was Maryville's, get my notes out here, Maryville's Sydney Poisson. She got the hat trick in that game. A power play goal late, and then 2 straight goals in the second period, late in the second and 1 in the third. And it was a 9-0 victory for Maryville as they jumped on Concordia early and didn't look back. Here today, though, it's a battle of the heavyweights, so to speak. Arizona State 5-1 on the season. Lindenwood 2-2-1 this season. And for Arizona State, start listening to when the next goal is scored, because they have not allowed a goal in 194 minutes and 8 seconds. This team was shut out against Colorado, and then the next 3 games they have not allowed a goal. For Lindsay Ellis's team, after Colorado with a 5-0 victory, they turned around the next night and a 5-0 victory over Colorado, and then a 4-0 and 6-0 win over Colorado State during the same tournament. One game, in fact, they played 2 in one day, and they both were games that they did not allow a goal. And they are 5-1 in the season, 24 goals for, 9 against. And they face a Lindenwood University Lions team that's scored 11 and has allowed 18. This is also a Lions team that is in its second season. Its first inaugural season was as the Lindenwood Lions back in 2021, and now they play season number 2 under head coach Andrew Miller, his 3rd season coaching. So the players have lined up at their respective lines, and I guess in a moment we will have the introduction of starting lineups and the national anthem here from Jordan Valley Ice Park stand, Melton Ice Arena. We can tell you while we're waiting, goaltenders starting for both teams. Arizona State will start Haley McClelland. In 3 games, the Ida, Michigan sophomore is 2-1 with a 2.15 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. And for Lindenwood, it'll be Emily McDonald, the senior out of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. In 3 games, she is 2-0-1 with a 2.66 goals against average and an .864 save percentage. As we're waiting for the officials to come out, that's what the whole reason was in the holdup. I don't know where they were. The referee, Mark Marzola, the linesman, Jason Carrera, and Jordan Douglas. And in fact, they're putting out the nets now. Nobody decided to put the nets out. Don't know where that all came from, but nets are here. And I'm not sure where our cameraman is, by the way.
Uh-oh.
He knows he's supposed to do this game.
I'll be right back.
But at any rate, we do have some on-ice festivities to take care of first. That'll give us a chance, while we're still waiting, to look at Well, here we go with our starting lineups.
From the visitors at Lindenwood, in goal, number 31, Emily McDonald. At left defense is number 20, Tessa O'Connor. Also on defense, number 8, Mackenzie White. At left wing, number 12, Risa Strapper. At center, number 3, Kennedy Frank. And at right wing, number 27, Riley G. Now for the home team, Arizona Sun Devils. Starting in goal, number 31, Hallie McClellan. On left defense, number 20, Sammy Lutch. Right defense, number 26, Berkeley Radcliffe. On left wing, number 23, Shay Cicchini. At center, number 24, Sam Murphy. And at right wing, number 28, Jill Ketchum. Now, if everyone would please rise, remove your caps, and join us for the Star Spangled Banner.
It's game 2 of the showcase. Arizona State University 5-1 versus the Lindenwood University Lions 2-1 this season. I'm Steve Casson, Ryan Armstrong doing camera work, Scott Lutzke on graphics. Thanks for tuning in. The officials, as I mentioned before, Mark Marzol is the referee, Jordan Douglas and Jason Carrera are the linesmen. Last-minute adjustments and words from each of the coaches. Lindsay Ellis, her 6th season with Arizona State, and Andrew Miller, his 3rd with the Lindenwood University Lions. Now, remember, Lindenwood was Lindenwood Belleville from 2014 all the way through the inaugural season of 2021 when they became the Lindenwood Lions. So Arizona State in white and gold, Lindenwood in gold, black, and white. Arizona State skating from the left to the right, and Lindenwood from the right to the left. Puck is dropped, and first period is underway. It'll be Arizona State in their own zone. Sammy Luch will send it out Gets it as far as Shea Cecchini. And to the left side now, across the line. Ludish with it. She'll send it back behind the Lions net. Into the near side corner. It is flipped out to center and stuck all the way down for Berkeley Radcliffe. She'll swing it once again to Ludish across the line. She'll bring it in on a backhander that will be sent away by Tessa O'Connor for Lindenwood. And as soon as that happens, Arizona State with a line change. It'll go back into the Lindenwood zone. Quickly gets off the stick of Risa Shatford and all the way down in, and a line change for Lindenwood. Both teams complete those changes, and now it'll be sent to center off the stick of Mackenzie Drost, the assistant captain. 2 goals, 1 assist for her this season. Comes into Sydney Awodachuk. She sends it over to the left side. Puck is held in, though. Here is Kat Jones with a shot that's blocked, and it comes out to center ice. 18:49 remaining in the period. And no score. Drost. Pass up ahead to Awodachuk. Intercepted. Play is at center, and it's tipped off of the stick of a Sun Devil, held in by Annis Fortner, and sent to the corner. Oh, unfortunately, a Sun Devil fell down, but they were able to get it out, and now it's stolen. Grabbed by Brooklyn Bell with a shot missing wide. To the corner now. Callie Else can't hold on to it. In front of the Lion bench now, it'll be grabbed by Sasha Fuchs and sent all the way back down into the Sun Devil zone. Lions with a quick change. Puck to the corner. Madison Teague is there to break it up. Comes out in front to Shatford with a drive save. Rebound on the second effort by Shatford, and it's held on to by Hallie McClelland. 17:42 to go in the period, and no score. Second shot for Lindenwood. Went down and talked to the scorers table, Scott, and they are going to try to keep shots, but I think we should still do it too based on what we believe. And then at the period intermission, we will get official shots from Arizona State.
Sounds good to me.
17:34, and the play continues here in the first period. Here come the Sun Devils. They break a 4-on-3 into the zone. Too far for the stick of Berkeley Radcliffe, and we get an icing call. That'll bring it back into the ASU end of the ice. With 17:25 to go in the period. Good crowd on hand here for this game. I know there is a lot of other things going on. I'm glad you can make it here. And thanks for tuning in on Web Sports Radio. Schedule is as follows. Tomorrow, a 12:30 game. That's Lindenwood and Concordia. And then 3 o'clock, actually 3 o'clock warm-ups, 3:30 puck drop is ASU and Maryville. Make that early game so people can participate in Halloween stuff. Here breaking in is Shea Cecchini, and it's broken up. Shatford will have it for Lindenwood. Off to the corner now, far side boards. It's out to center, and here's a lead pass for Shatford. Broken up in front, and a good play there by Cecchini. We come the other way for ASU. Cecchini with it. She'll send it in, go for a line change, and it's Lindenwood. Kim Turcotte, 1 goal, 1 assist from the St. Pascal, Ontario, Canada area. Puck is tipped, and we do get an icing, though. 16:33 remaining in the period. Icing will bring it back into the Lindenwood end. And if you are just joining us and wondering why is the ice pink, yeah, it is pink. And the reason for that is Missouri State's Division I team had a event for breast cancer awareness, and they painted the ice pink last week. They sold jerseys, and the ice has not been able to be changed yet, so it is pink for this series. Puck flipped out on the line, though, and the official says it's good. Everybody cleared the zone. Here is Carly Chadwick. She'll walk through, broken up in front by Kim Turcott of LU. Shot comes in, and Emily McDonald will make the save there. She steers it off to the corner. Sent all the way around the boards to the near side. It goes past Madison Teague of Lindenwood, but stays in the zone now. It's swiped out by Sasha Fuchs. Everybody stays on side at center. Bringing it across the LU line is Maddie Pladsen. Broken up, taken away from her, but Pladsen is still there to follow the play, and it goes to the far side. Callie Philippi. She had it for Lindenwood for a moment, and now the Lions with some pressure, and they're hoping to clear it and possibly get a line change. Goes off the stick of Fuchs out of Bassum, Germany. And it's ASU. They bring it in. Here is Sydney Brooks with a drive and a save. Trouble with it was McDonald. It's loose in front underneath Brooks. Play still continues. Lions had it for a moment. Stolen by Andy Main. And a shot comes in that's deflected by the defense of Turcott. Now a drive misses, but it hit the outside of the post and sailed wide. A 2-on-2 for Lindenwood. They'll bring it across the line, racing hard, and we'll have to, if we get a shot coming in. I thought I saw number 27 on there for Lindenwood, but we'll have to see who that is. If not, it was Callie Philippi's shot. Puck sent right back in. Their numbers look a little difficult to read. With 14:25 remaining in this period. Shot in. Big save. That came off of the stick of Lindenwood Mackenzie White. And Hallie McClellan makes the save for ASU. Sent right back in as the Lions go for a short change. Tessa O'Connor, the captain, he's the one that sent that in, and now she tries to one-hand it through. Upended in front is a Sun Devil, and it's going to be an interference call. And going into the penalty box for Arizona State, or like, is that that's a Lindenwood penalty. That's Tessa O'Connor. Right off the draw, a shot from Ludic is saved by McDonald.
Number 20, Tessa O'Connor. 2 minutes for interference.
Well, that's the call there. And a shot up high by Ludic is missed into the corner. ASU on the power play, 2 for 6, 33.3%. Keeping it in is Ludic. Going to go to the far side. Kennedy Frank is there for Lindenwood, and she is able to clear it and send it all the way down. Line change for both teams with 1:02 to go in the power play. And the puck in front of the Lindenwood end. Mackenzie White is there. She'll send it back down in. 47 seconds remains. Still no score. Shots unofficially now up on the scoreboard, 5-3. Here come ASU. Sending it in and going to the bench is Michaela Grabick. Now the Sun Devils across the line. Andy Main right side. Puck deflected away from her. Mackenzie White is there for Lindenwood. It is cleared off the stick of Aeneas Fortner and all the way down. And 7 seconds remain in the power play. Lions have possession. Power play is over. Here's Frank, right side. She shoots and a save as McClellan will hold on to that one. Well, we'll get the corrected shots at the end of the period. But I think what, Scott, you have is correct, absolutely. Puck coming in, sliding right through with Sam Murphy, able to keep it in play. Here's Radcliffe. Berkeley up high, switching with Ludic, left side, drive, score! Sammy Ludic will get her second goal of the season, and the home team, Arizona State University Sun Devils, lead by a count of 1-0. Come down the left side after the crossover pass, and she will get
number 20, Sammy Ludge. The assist is number 24's Sam Murphy.
The Murphy will get the assist, and this one will come at 9:36 of the period. It's a 1-0 Arizona State lead on Lutch's second goal of the season for the sophomore from Gurnee, Illinois. Puck out to center. Here come the Lions. Fortner with it. She breaks free right side, has to chase the puck, looking to center it through. Once again, it'll be Fortner. Gets it to the right side. A snapshot in by Teague is deflected. Teague again sends it down low behind the net. Couldn't connect with Owachuk. Now the Sun Devils with a line change. They do get sent all the way down into the Lions' end, and no icing. Andy Main in there to forecheck. She keeps it in left side. Lions are there, and they'll set it up with Brooklyn Bell, looking for her first points as a senior. Emily Klein will bring it across the line. Klein also, the junior, looking for her first points. Before Lindenwood, she previously played with the junior Vegas Golden Knights. Did not know that they had a women's team. Maybe it's not. Puck comes up the middle, a drive and a save as it came right up the middle. And Shatford got a drive, and it came off of the mask of McClellan. We're going to get a penalty as a Lion is upended, and Arizona State will get called for holding. And will this be called? And we're going to see who this is. I do not have a number 14 on my list for Arizona State. So we will know here momentarily who exactly got called for this penalty. First power play for Lindenwood. And I don't know if they have it either. No announcement yet. Puck is sent down and cleared all the way into the Lindenwood end. So we will catch up with this player, apparently, who's wearing a different uniform than what we were told. Oh, getting a shot off was Cicchini. She drops the stick as right when she was about to shoot, the blade came out of the stick. She goes to the bench immediately. Now Brooklyn Bell for Lindenwood. 1:18 to go on the power play. Here's Frank. Frank to work it in front. And that was going to be a shorthanded shot, too. And unfortunately, the stick blade either broke or came out. Looks like more like it broke. Puck cleared back on the Lindenwood end. So I think they're in the same boat that we are. There is a player wearing a number that we are unsure of, based on the roster we were given. So 8:19 to go in the period, and here is a break in front.
Penalty. 2 minutes for holding to number 14, Haley Martin.
So Haley Martin is wearing number 14, previously wearing number 9. So that settles that. Meanwhile, a couple of good opportunities for Lindenwood with 18 seconds remaining. And the Lions will make a line change. Far side board swept out to center. And Lindenwood back in their own end. They'll set things up again. Bell. Actually, no, that's Mackenzie Drost who got a pass in front. Power play is over. Going to the bench is Martin. Puck comes back out. And Nikki Lillies is there to break it up. Madison Teague will send it in. But the Lions give it up to the play of Maddie Messenbrink. Line change for Arizona State. Sasha Fuchs will get some pressure at the line. And now Messenbrink. Take that back. That is Mackenzie White, number 8 for Lindenwood. She was there with Messenbrink, number 8 of ASU. Now we come the other way. Fuchs will bring it into the zone and a line change for her. Shot 7-4 in favor of Lindenwood. We'll go with our official shots. There is an opportunity out in front. The goaltender went to the right and it came back to the left. And that deflection did not go in. So we come the other way for Arizona State. Larson will bring it all the way down. Finn with 1 goal and 3 assists this season. White is there for Lindenwood to bring it out to center. And here comes Martin for ASU back in her own zone to break the play up. Out to center now, leading Drost of Lindenwood. Play has not stopped since that broken stick shot, and it still is laying out on the ice. 5:32 to go. Here's a 3-on-2 and a drive in off of the stick of Callie Phillip, and it's out to center after the good save there by Hallie McClelland. Shots 8-4 now. Although I gotta agree, they did put a shot on net, and no, I disagree on that. Either way, we'll figure it out. Now a drive in. That should be shot number 9. Now a good open ice check there. Big hit. As a shot comes in from Litch, and it's held onto by McDonald. So face-off stays in the Lindenwood zone. 4:48 to go in the period. And I think they're still off by 2 shots. In to take the draw is Sydney Brooks for Arizona State to win it. Far side, Martin will drop it down in low. Assistant captain Kennedy Frank is there. Shot comes up the middle, and a backhander in front is a hand pass. It came off of Chinny's hand, and so we're going to get that hand pass that will keep the play in the zone. In to take the draw is Brooks for ASU, Lillies for Lindenwood, but ASU wins the draw. Brooks was there, had her stick held too. She's trying to break free up the slot. Brooks still with it. Intercepted though, taken by Lillies. Coming through is Andy Main. We're going to get a penalty, and it goes against Lindenwood. They touch up. Penalty is called. It is a slashing call. And it will go against Hallie Fisher.
Lindenwood penalty, 2 minutes for slashing to number 96, Hallie Fisher.
Second power play for the Sun Devils as the puck is cleared all the way down. Arizona State out of their own zone. They have a 3-on-3, although it was stopped momentarily by Frank, enough to break up the rush. Sent back in, and White will clear it out. Now across the line. Here is a good opportunity for Cecchini with a drive that is steered into the corner. Left side. Drive by Taylor Northcutt is held onto by McDonald. 1:09 remains in the penalty. And a 1-0 lead for Arizona State, that is. Ludic her second, Murphy with the assist, and they lead 1-0 over Lindenwood. Looking for another one here. Shot comes from Maine, is deflected right out in front, and a good save by McDonald, but finally it is cleared by the Lions defense. Power play is 55 seconds. This is number 2 for the Sun Devils. Lead pass to Jill Ketchum. Across the line. Ketchum with it, and a drive in as she's falling down, held onto by McDonald. So McDonald with a good save there. Keep in mind, and I don't know the running total as of yet. My math is not good enough while play is in play. But here's a drive in. Save after the shot by Ludic was steered into the corner by McDonald. Again, Ludic, she shoots, save, rebound, cleared. And I knew I was going to do that. 15 seconds to go. 2:19 remaining. Arizona State will send it in just to the side of the net, and the power play expires at that same moment. No icing. Both teams with a line change. Comes to Rael Strayer of the Lions, but it's intercepted, turned around, and Callie Elsa will get a drive in that's held onto. So we came into this contest with no goals allowed by Arizona State in 194 minutes and 8 seconds. And now in 149, if things stay the way they are, add another 20 minutes to that total, where Arizona State goaltenders have combined to stop their oppositions. I'll have to talk to Lindsay and find out if that is a team record or not, which I would assume it is. Shatford for Lindenwood brings it out to center. Here's Frank looking for a 2-on-2. Now it's a 2-on-3 coming all the way down for Lindenwood. And again, we're going to have to figure out who is wearing number 27. Puck comes in and missed up high. Goes to the corner once again for Turcotte with a drive in. It's deflected wide of the net. Now down to 1 minute remaining in the period. This one comes in, and again, there is a number that we are unfamiliar with. 53.8 seconds left. Play into the corner. Taken around the net by Radcliffe. And the Sun Devils bring it out with 37 seconds. Across the Lions line. Backhander by Sheridan Gloyd now. behind the net, flipped up by Nikki Lyles, stays in the zone, held in. Here's Pladsen with a drive. It's tipped up high and wide. Behind the net once again, 19 seconds to go. Taken by Bell. She's able to clear it out to center, works it to Hallie Fisher. Drive comes in, save, rebound, loose, and a score! Oh, what a way to give it up. 8.2 seconds left. And the game is tied as Lindenwood has scored. And it looks like Lily will get credit for the goal. We'll take a look at it here. It's 1-1 now. But the goaltender, McClellan, thought she had this puck. It was loose, and just the tail end there, we couldn't catch it. But we'll catch the call. But with 8.2 seconds left, call it 9 seconds left. So this one coming at 19.
Lindenwood goal scored by number 11, Nikki Lillies, unassisted.
So we're going to give Lily the unassisted goal. That's her first. 19:51 will be the official time of that goal. And Lindenwood breaks the goals less allowed streak by Arizona State. We'll catch the official time. Coming into this hockey game is 194 minutes, 8 seconds. We will get that total time for you in the intermission. But it is a 1-1 contest after one period of play between Arizona State coming in at 5-1 and Lindenwood University 2-2-1 this season. In just a moment, we will speak with Lindsay Ellis, and we will actually have talked about that record of goals not being allowed, but we will do that in just a moment. 1-1 after 20 minutes of play, and we'll talk to Lindsay Ellis, the head coach of Arizona State, coming up in a moment.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created Junk Email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
Hey, Missouri! Barrel Bob here. I'm MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. I see a lot of distracted drivers in work zones not paying attention to the road. Distracted driving is the #1 cause of crashes. The average text takes 5 seconds to read. At 55 miles per hour, you could travel the length of a football field blindfolded. Don't take the chance. I want you and my friends working on the roads to get home safely. Please buckle up and put your phone down. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Steve Casson now talking with the head coach of the Arizona State University Sun Devils and Lindsay Ellis, 6th year as the head coach of this hockey club. Right now 5-1 on the season. You haven't even given up double digits in goals against yet. Everything looking good for this club. 24 goals that this team has scored. Now, I would assume this is a successful hockey club, especially since you haven't, and I hope I don't jinx this, allowed any goals in the last 194 minutes and 8 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super impressed with the group that we have right now, and I thought we were good before COVID, and the team has just gotten so much better.
This is a team that, if you really look, they're kind of from all over the place. I mean, I'm trying to look down my roster and see if I see anybody from Missouri and, from Arizona, and I see a couple, but they're really from all over the place.
Yes, I think we have over 10 states, and then we have 5 from Canada from a few separate provinces, so they really are from all over. We're a pretty all-inclusive North American team.
This is a team that has really seen prominence ever since you took over, especially since the program started, 2014, I believe? 2016, okay, yeah. So it's been literally put on the map, in a sense. I'm sure you're not taking all the credit for any of this because, yes, you got to recruit, but the team has to be the one to put the puck in the net, win the games, and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, we put so much of that responsibility for the players themselves, and they've really taken that with stride and been able to produce year after year, and it only gets better year after year. So we are really happy with who we have.
And this is a relatively balanced team. 5 seniors, 8 juniors, 6 sophomores, 6 freshmen. So I assume you're happy with your squad.
I am happy. It's kind of crazy in terms of just last year getting canceled. 80% of our team is actually new in terms of now compared to our last game in 2019. So it is pretty crazy, and we are very balanced, and maybe that's why we are successful. But in terms of wearing that Sun Devil jersey, we have over half the team wearing it for the first time just this season.
And more than half the team has scored at least 1 goal.
Yes, which is awesome.
In fact, you look at Samantha Murphy, or Sam as she's called, 8 goals, 5 assists, and a power play goal. Other than her, everybody else has 1, 2 goals, 3 assists, that kind of stuff. So it's been spread out a little bit. Yeah,
it's really awesome to see. I mean, especially in our last 4 games that we were in Colorado last weekend, we had almost every single line producing, our D pairs producing, and that's really cool to see as a coach that we have we can count on every single person on the ice and not just a first liner, not just, our top defenseman from that point. We really can rely on everybody on the ice.
Is it fair to say you get shut out 5-0, and then the team's angry and they don't allow a goal the next 3 games after that?
You could say they were probably angry. But, yeah, I mean, Colorado was a team we wanted to beat, and we just carried that anger all the way through the weekend against Colorado State as well.
You have a goaltender right now, and the last 2 games that she's played were shutouts in Karsten Hellman. 4-0 against, both, I guess, against Colorado State. 4-0 and 6-0.
Yeah. It's really great to have a true freshman goaltender be able to, produce in games like that and get those shutouts, and it really helps the team in order to be confident.
But then Haley McClellan said, hey, I'm going to do the same thing. And her last game that she played was a 5-0 shutout. So
Yep. Yeah. I mean, we're really proud of our goaltenders, and Hallie's a sophomore, but again, she didn't get to play as a freshman because of COVID. So we are really proud of those 2 and being able to, really step up their game, and our whole entire team knows that they can be confident and play their game right in front of their goaltenders.
The landscape of hockey in Arizona has really changed from the NCAA team to a new quote-unquote Division I men's Arizona State team to now women's side. What's it like for hockey out in Arizona?
Oh, wow. It changes so dramatically every year, and obviously we have the Coyotes to thank for that, but the boys team at ASU is really, I mean, they've done so much work in the past 20, 30 years in order to get college hockey on the map and kind of grow this a little bit more. And then when we started, it was really easy because they kind of had a setup going for us, and the support was there as well. So it was really easy for us to kind of jump in and get to work right away. And, they really built a path for us to follow.
We're talking with the head coach of Arizona State University Sun Devils, and Lindsay Ellis, her 6th year with the club, and Mariah Trupp, your assistant. I think it's her 4th year.
Yep.
So kind of a veteran staff, and you kind of know what you want, and you have systems in place. And do you feel that it's working?
Yeah, I do. We really focus on recruiting a lot in the past few years, and I think it's all starting to come together in terms of competing against the top teams in the league. Just where we are geographically, we have to travel wide and far to get to those top teams. So I think, everything we're doing is starting to really come together in terms of production and getting those stats and wins.
And that was my next question, is do you find that you're having to go more east to play competitive teams versus on the west side?
Yeah, so unfortunately the Western Women's Collegiate Hockey League is a pretty new program, new league, and a lot of the teams in our conference are younger than us even, or they're newer, most of us being 10 or 10 or fewer years old. So we do have to travel pretty far east or north or wherever we have to go just to be able to get those competitive games in.
Speaking of being competitive, the schedule is such that you play Lindenwood twice. I assume that's by design?
Yes, so just because Lindenwood and Maryville are right next to each other, we didn't want them to travel and,
Play
each other when they're in each other's backyards as it is. So we're fortunate that we do get to play a top-ranked team twice this weekend.
Power play third, but then again, it's the young season. 2 out of 6, 33%. Still got to like that. You get 6 chances and you score on at least 2 of them, so that's nice. And then on the penalty kill, though, that's a different story. 3 for 12 you've allowed, 75%. Again, still young season, not really much to worry about. But do you look at some of the special teams numbers and say, okay, these are things we're going to improve on?
Yeah, I haven't been extremely happy with the amount of penalty minutes we have gotten. We have quite a few right now, which I'm not too happy with. But, we can't allow that to happen and then take, some dumb penalties and get scored on. That's just not really acceptable in terms of trying to win a game. So that's something that we are trying to turn around, and I think that's something that's absolutely doable and fixable.
Lindsay Ellis joining us of Arizona State University Sun Devils. Of course, you have a connection to Missouri State in that your brother, Tyler, coaches for the Division III team. And that's one of the reasons why this showcase is here. It should have been the 4th year. It's only the 3rd year. Of course, things got canceled from COVID. But how do you like, first of all, I got to ask, it's probably the first time you've ever played on pink ice.
Yes, it definitely is the first time.
I don't know. I know I emailed you back and forth, and other folks have emailed you, but was I the one that broke it to you that you're actually playing on pink ice?
No, I think one of the rink guys told us and let us know. But, we know it's for a good cause, and it's not something that we're going to complain about. So,
speaking of pink, I see you're wearing pink shoes. Is that
I am.
Because of the ice?
It's not because of that.
That's your favorite shoes?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, there you go. When you try to figure out games to schedule, obviously travel is the biggest issue. So doing tournaments, I assume, is kind of on the forefront, making sure that, if you're going to travel, at least you get 3 games out of the weekend.
Absolutely. Just looking at our schedule this year, Liberty is the only place we go where we play 2 teams, and really the only reason is because they're not near anybody else. So just because of the cost, we do make sure that we can play at least 2 teams and at least 3 to 4 games if we are going to spend, an abundance of money traveling all the way across the country.
You have 2 juniors and 1 senior. They came from an NCAA Division III program, one from SUNY Buffalo and one from Adrian College. How much of a leadership have they kind of given to this club?
Yeah, I think it's really important in terms of not only that veteran presence that they have, but all 3 of them are so confident in their game, and they don't go out there and make those silly mistakes just because they're nervous. So I think that really, plays a role in people watching them and people kind of following their lead in terms of trying to be more confident in their game, because all 3 of them really bring that to our team.
Lindsay Ellis, head coach of Arizona State University. Lindsay, thanks so much for doing this, and it's always a great time to have the girls come. There are no women's teams here in Missouri. I take that back. I meant in Southwest Missouri,
Yep.
because there are in Missouri. There's 2 of them here this weekend, but I meant in Southwest Missouri. And it's always nice to see it come in, and hopefully we'll see you more down the line. And next year, we'll try not to have the pink ice here.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, that's Lindsay Ellis of Arizona State University. Lindsay, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
We'll take a break. Be back. More hockey coming up.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
We all love the fajitas. Their margaritas get the crown. Don't forget the quesadillas.
Now your favorite Mexican restaurant is open on Sunday. Yes, Maria's Downtown is open on Sunday. So bring your family and friends and enjoy Mexico with us 7 days a week.
Hold on to your salsa and your chips.
Maria's on South Avenue in downtown Springfield.
Your best source for awards of any kind is always Bowles Trophy House in Springfield. Trophies, plaques, medals, gifts, ribbons, and more. You get top quality and great service at Bowles Trophy House, serving Springfield and Southwest Missouri for over 40 years. Call them at 417-869-8720.
And if you need embroidery work done, logos, digitizing, and more, come to Banners and Brainstorms in Bowles Trophy House at 601 South Kimbrough.
Pearson Kelly Office Products presents
Great Moments in Office Technology.
When Julie gets bored at work, she writes funny captions to pictures of animals she found online. Then she realized she could send all of her pictures in one gigantic message to her coworkers. At that moment, Julie created junk email. Now, employees can enjoy their days watching auto-tuned sneezing pandas. There are plenty of ways to waste your company's money. Your copier shouldn't be one of them. Pearson Kelly Office Products. Business made simple.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Game 2 of this women's showcase, the Missouri Showcase, sponsored by Arizona State, is a 1-1 game. 9:36 of the first, Luch with her second, Murphy with the assist, and Arizona State had a 1-0 lead. And then 1951, Lily gets her first. It's the first goal scored on Arizona State in 213 minutes and 59 seconds. And Scott, you know, people have said you should have shut your mouth because you kind of jinxed it a little bit. But, hey, I got to talk about the stats, don't I?
Do you? Is that the rule?
The rule is, yeah, you got to talk about the stats.
No, yeah. I mean, everything good it has to come to an end at some point, I suppose. So.
Well, usually it comes to an end when you win a national championship, right?
This is true.
Well, both teams are ready for period number 2, and if you are just joining us, yes, the ice is pink because Missouri State's Division I team had a event on pink ice. It was for breast cancer awareness, and so the ice is still pink, but we are just about now to play on pink ice for period number 2. Shots on goal in that period ended up 14-12, so 14 shots were put on Haley McClelland and 12 on Emily McDonald. And meanwhile, it'll be Arizona State skating from the right to the left and Lindenwood from the left to the right. Down in low, it'll come to the corner now and out to center ice for Sam Murphy. She gets it as far as the line, and we come the other way. Lions with possession, bringing it across to Riley Gee off of her stick, and I have found out that Gee is now wearing number 27. Here's a drive in, and a good save there as the shot by Murphy was steered aside by McDonald. Puck to the corner, and the Lions will lead it with Turcotte. Behind the net, though. Backhanded by Maddie Pladsen. Out to center. Left side all the way down too far for Andy Main, and Lindenwood will get it out of their own zone. They'll bring it up ahead. Off the stick of Pladsen, and she'll send it back in. Arizona State's leading scorers, Samantha Murphy, 8 goals and 5 assists. Finn Larson, 1 goal and 3 assists. Madeline Pladsen, she is third with 2 goals and 2 assists. Puck comes right in, and through the crease, getting upended in front for Lindenwood was Brooklyn Bell, but play is allowed to continue. And not only does she not score, but she gets dumped in front. Now she'll go to the bench. Arizona State, snap pass. Connects at center ice. Now a return to Andy Main across the line. She shoots, blockered into the corner by McDonald. 18 minutes to go in the period. Shots now 14-12 in favor of Arizona State. Puck across the Lion line. It's back out to center. It will be Klein. Emily Klein now with possession. Out of Princeton, Minnesota, the junior sends it back behind the net. Goaltender McDonald will stop it there. Far side boards. Drive in from the right side, missing wide. Off the shot from Klein. She goes to the bench. Line change, a short one for ASU. 1-1 game. Luch her second for ASU, and for Lindenwood, Lily her first. Looking to the corner now, and play starting to pick up for both teams. Racing through and pushing her way through was Lily's, that is. And Ludic was there to push her away. Lions with it. Here's Gee behind the net, looking for some help. Sends it over to Shatford. Along the line, it is held in on a backhander by Mackenzie White. It is out to center. The Lions look to send it in. Turned around by Radcliffe, enough to get it out to center and sent right back into the Lindenwood end. Or make that the ASU end. Now they send it back to the Lions side, and we get an icing call. 16:10 to go in the period. 1-1 the contest. And face-off will be in the ASU end. Play is at the ASU line and brought out by Fortner. She'll send it right in. Looking for some help for the Lions. Comes up the middle, a drive missing wide from the stick of Radcliffe. Sent behind the net. Getting dumped in front and not happy about it was Senna Alex, and it is cleared and out to center and back in the Lindenwood end. So Senna Alex was not happy about getting dumped in front. And the officials didn't call anything. We've only had 3 penalties. Now we are going to get one, a delayed call. Here come ASU with a drive in, missing wide by Murphy. And we may get another one, and this may even things out as we just got a check from behind. Now puck stolen. The goaltender had come out. We had an empty net, but we're going to get a misconduct. Now I'm not entirely sure what's happening here. It's a holding call and a misconduct on Lily's. So Lily's gets 2 minutes, and then she gets apparently a 10-minute misconduct. We're trying to figure this all out. Now, hold on a second. And I don't know. So they have Madison Teague listed as having the penalty, but that's not who went into the box. We'll have to wait and see what exactly happened here. But Lindenwood is assessed now their 3rd penalty. Meanwhile, it is a power play, the third one now for ASU, with a chance to take the lead. Shot is blocked. Gee can't clear it. Left side, another attempt is blocked. This one off the stick of Radcliffe.
Penalties. 2 minutes for slashing to number 33, Madison Teague. A 10-minute misconduct to number 11, Nikki Lillies.
So Lillies gets a 10-minute misconduct. Teague apparently was assessed the slashing, and that's where it is, with 1:11 remaining in the penalty. So that means 4 penalties, 16 minutes already assessed for Lindenwood. Puck out to center and return back in off the stick of Drost. Chasing it around is Philippi. Up the middle, it is out to center, and Drost will send it back. Everybody gets back on side. Now power play has 40 seconds to go. Pinning Arizona State back in their own zone. A deflection out in front. Turned around by Haley Martin, but it stays in. Philippi with it. She'll try to work it. Comes off the side of the net, right out in front. And ASU with Andy Main. 18 seconds to go on the power play. A 3-on-3 into the zone. Main through the bouncing puck gets a shot off. It's blocked in front. Lions are able to clear it. Kennedy Frank, the assistant captain, will send it all the way down. Power play has 5 seconds to go. Now the power play is over. We're back to 5-on-5 out of the box. And sending herself over to the bench is Teague. And here come the Lions. Getting pushed down is Gee, and we're going to get a penalty against Arizona State. Interference is the call. And the Lions will go on power play number 2. This is just the second penalty assessed to Arizona State in this game, and it will be interference. Two penalties, 4 minutes. Assessed to
2 minutes for
Northcutt.
interference to number 3, Taylor Northcutt.
So she gets the interference penalty. Second power play for Lindenwood. On the power play, they are 100%, 2 for 2. Shot just missing wide. That is coming into this game. They were 2 for 2. They are 0 for 1 already. And working on the second. Teague gets it with some help by Frank. She has 4 goals this season and 4 assists. Shot comes in from an odd angle low along the goal line off the stick of Madison Teague, and it's back out to center, and Lindenwood to set things up again. Partial change too for the Lions. Here's Frank. She'll work it down, looking out in front, and it goes off the stick of Shatford. Held in though, left side. Drop down to Frank. Sent behind the net to Shatford, and a return snap pass off the stick of Teague misses wide. Puck comes in, steered aside off the stick of Hallie McClellan, the goaltender for ASU. 1-1 game, 42 seconds remaining in the power play. Up high. Looking from O'Connor. Now a drive in, and it went off the blocker, the goaltender, and then the post from the drive from Teague. Goaltender's best friend helps out here. Far side, trying to snap it through, and getting hit for her efforts was O'Connor. Play continues, and O'Connor is down. She's slowly getting up. She's going to go to the bench. And a line change, but here comes a break for ASU. 2-on-1 coming into the zone was Murphy, and it was deflected away. 4 seconds to go on the power play, and Lindenwood with an advantage. Left to right across the line. Fisher with it. As the power play is over, Fisher gets hooked, or tripped actually, no penalty. A couple of players fall behind the net. Now it's Radcliffe. Far side, lead pass. They get it in front to Cicchini. Looking for somebody there, but nobody in front for Arizona State. The puck is out to center. Gloyd will send it back along the line. Line change for Lindenwood, a short one for them. Puck comes into the Arizona State zone. No icing. Racing hard to beat the icing was Brooks. To Philippi. Drop back down. Chasing in is Philippi, and she's not able to hold on to it. But a shot from the right side off the stick of White comes to the side of the net, and it'll be held on to by the goaltender McClelland. So all sorts of work for Hallie McClelland. Has a 2.15 goals against average coming into today's game and a .922 save percentage. Lions win the draw. Shot by Drost is deflected. Now it's Martin for ASU, but she does get some help now to clear it. 3-on-2 for ASU. Martin sends it all the way down. She'll chase her pass. Deflected by Drost of the Lions and Lindenwood. Puck comes right up the middle. It's loose. Chipped out to center. Lions to chase. Philippi with it. She'll send it in and go to the bench. Teague off of a skate. Intercepted by Callie Elsey, who has a goal this season. The sophomore will send it all the way down, and we get an icing call. 15-15 are the shots. We came in at 12-12. So we're even up there, and we're even up on the scoreboard. The only goals in the first period at 9:36. Luch with the second goal of the season for her. Murphy with the assist. And then for Lindenwood, it is Lily's first at 19:51 on a shot that was right there in front of the goaltender and squeezed through the pads of McClellan and then was able to be tapped in. Kind of one of those goals you don't want to see with about 9 seconds left in a period. Puck to the left side, held in by Luch with a drive in, save, and sliding through the crease after the shot was the goaltender McClellan. Right side now. White there, shot in, inadvertently hit Frank as she skated through. Emily Klein there for ASU. It is cleared out to center, lead pass. It'll go to Martin. 1-on-2. Martin right side. She shoots. Deflected behind the net. Here's a shot out in front, just missing wide as Finn Larson was there, couldn't tip it in. Right side drive, it's blocked as Luch got that one. 8:06 to go in the period. Coming up, second period intermission. Andrew Miller, the head coach of Lindenwood, will be our guest. Puck kicked out and sent all the way down. Here's Philippi with it. 7:48 to go here in the period. Arizona State with Radcliffe. Line change now for the Sun Devils. Puck raced all the way down by Gee. Gee has it for Lindenwood. Taken out of the play as she's double teamed. It comes up the middle, and Arizona State with a 3-on-3. 7:21 to go. Right side, Cecchini with it. Drive in, it's blocked and sent out. But Pladsen will bring it right back in. A delayed offside, cleared the zone. Does Arizona State. Kept in by Pladsen again. Looking for some help. 7:03 remains. Puck comes right in, it's up the middle. Nobody there. Is a loose puck, but nobody in front for Arizona State. And the goaltender McDonald was like, okay guys, where's my defense? Clear the puck. But no harm, no foul. Right side. Drive by Galoid. Stuck into the corner. Work to the left side. Arizona State's Maddie Pladsen not able to hold on to it. It is cleared for Galoid. She one-hands it in. It's as far as it goes. Full sail change now for Lindenwood. They get it, their needed change, and it is cleared in front of the ASU bench. Brooks is there to try to help it through. And it's the Lions with possession. Far side. Racing hard is Northcutt, but we get an offside. As Northcutt was racing to try to stop the play from going into the zone, and she did something to cause the offside, so that stops the play with 6:06 remaining.
I think that's our first offsides of the evening, actually.
I don't know. I'll go with you on that if you're keeping track of it.
Yeah, the only stoppage we had last game was a hand pass. There was no offsides last game at all.
Yeah, you may be right. 5:53 to go in this period in a 1-1 contest. A tight battle here between these two teams. Lindenwood at 2-2-1, Arizona State at 5-1. Cross ice, trying to get a one-timer was Teague, and it went off of her stick. Near side, it'll go to Andy Main of ASU. She'll give it up to Emily Klein, and here comes Klein. Broken through and out and chased by Frank of Lindenwood. Shot 16-16 now. Puck comes in and a stoppage in play as McDonald will hold on to that. Our next game of this showcase, it will be Concordia, Ann Arbor, and Lindenwood. That'll take place tomorrow, 12 Central Time. We hope you'll tune in for that right here at Jordan Valley Ice Park. The Arizona State Women's Missouri Showcase, I believe, is what we're calling it. 5 minutes remaining here in this second period. Everything even on the scoreboard. Shot 16-16, goals still 1-1 as a good opportunity in front by Haley Martin is denied by Emily McDonald. Take a look at this one again. Play dug out of the corner. And just a good shot in front of the second effort. Held on to. Luch, her second for ASU, and for Lindenwood Lily, her first, and that's the only scoring in this contest. Up the middle, Lions will have it. Frank is able to clear it off the boards to Gee, and she'll race all the way down, and no icing has been waved off. Lions have some numbers behind the net. Shatford is there. Far side. Frank to have Shatford race through and steal the puck, but it's intercepted, though, taken away by the Lions. And Martin, off of her stick, sent right back into the ASU end. Full sail change for both teams, with the exception of Luch, who is still on the ice. Puck sent all the way down into the Lindenwood end now for Mackenzie Drost, assistant captain at St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. She was one of 14 players that played for Lindenwood Belleville before they became the Lindenwood Lions. The Belleville campus closed 2 seasons ago. Now in her own zone is Bladson. Puck off the boards. Lions keep it in. Here's to Chinny. She'll try to work it into the Lindenwood end. Line change for ASU. They're able to get 3 players off, and now we get a whistle for a stoppage in play. And are we going to get too many men? Yeah. I think that's what we're going to get called. And I was wondering about that line change. And yes, we call it too many men, but that is the terminology. So it's a bench minor for too many, we'll call it too many players on the ice. So the Sun Devils get called. It's power play number 3 for the Lions.
Serving the Arizona penalty for too many men, or women, I guess, is number 22, Andy Main.
So a power play advantage for Lindenwood now. Here is a shot just missing wide by Kim Turcott. Lions trying to work it again. They do have it. Fisher Sends it to the corner. It stays in the zone. Fisher drops it down low. Comes in front to Owachuk. It's to the point. Held in. Dropped again by Turcotte. Drive in, save as the shot came off from Fisher's stick. It went off the goaltender, McClellan, and she has to make another save. And the jam through misses wide by Owachuk. Great opportunity for Lindenwood to take the lead. They have not led in this game. They've trailed and been tied. Here's Turcotte across the line. Intercepted and cleared by Murphy. Lions have it again to Gee. Here's Riley Gee right side. Behind the net. Looking for some help. Line change finishes for Lindenwood. Right circle a drive as it's blocked. Came off a Teague stick. Sent around the net. Gee is there. Far side. Holding it. No, not holding it in. Was Teague, and it's all the way down for Lindenwood to retreat in their own zone. Drost is there. Lions work it up to Frank. Has some room on the left side. Sends it over to Gee. Looking back to Frank. With now 15 seconds in the power play. Shot is blocked. And it is cleared by the Sun Devils. Martin will send it all the way in. And no icing there. 4 seconds to go. And then we go back to 5-on-5. Couple of players crash at the line, but play is continuing. 2-on-2 into the zone. And now we're going to get a little argument between a couple of players, and the whistle will blow. Martin for ASU not happy, and Drost not happy for Lindenwood. They're both going to go, I believe, will stay 4-on-4, but the officials are talking it over. We'll see what happens here. Do we get coincidentals? Captains are being notified of what's happening here. And it looks like we're going to get a 5-minute major that is being assessed to Arizona State's Gloyd. So we will have to get the PA announcer's clarification on what just happened, but Arizona State will have Gloyd in the penalty box for 5 minutes. And this is a golden opportunity for Lindenwood. It'll be a 5-on-4. Of course, there's 1:06 remaining in the period, but then it'll carry over into the second period, or excuse me, the third period, and Lindenwood could score at will, barring any further penalties. So play continues. This is the Lions' 4th power play. Shot behind the net. Gee is there.
Serving
it is cleared.
Arizona penalty for roughing number 14, Haley Martin. Serving 2 minutes, or 5 minutes for slashing. 5 minutes for slashing. Number 6, Sheridan Gloyd. Serving the Arizona penalty, 2 minutes for roughing. Number 16, Logan Arant. Oops, I'm sorry. Number 16 is Mackenzie Drost.
Okay, so we have coincidental minors, which we know about. And then Gloyd with the 5-minute major. So 5 penalties with 5 seconds to go here in this period. We'll catch everything up for you at the intermission. Coming across the line is Owachuk, and the period comes to an end. Shots on goal in the third period end up 18-18, so that's 6 on each goaltender. McClellan faces 6. McDonald faces 6. And 18 are the shots. We're still at 1-1, but apparently Gloyd gets a 5-minute major. Drost and Martin get 2 minutes each. Those cancel out. That means 5 penalties, 13 minutes assessed to the Sun Devils, and 5 penalties, 18 minutes assessed to the Lions. And the Sun Devils are now 0 for 3 on the power play. The Lions are 0 for 3. They're working on their 4th at this point. Goals, none in the second period. We go back to the first. 9:36, Luch her second, Murphy with the assist, and then at 19:51, Lilly her first. 1-1 after 2 periods of play. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the head coach of the Lindenwood University Lions, Andrew Miller, will join us. 1-1 after 40. Don't go anywhere.
The fajitas, their margaritas get the crown. Don't forget the quesadillas. It's the best Mexican food in town.
Now your favorite Mexican restaurant is open on Sunday. Yes, Maria's Downtown is open on Sunday. So bring your family and friends and enjoy Mexico with us 7 days a week.
Hold on to your salsa and your chips.
Maria's on South Avenue in downtown Springfield.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Steve Casson now talking with the head coach of the Lindenwood University Lions and Andrew Miller, 3rd season with the team. And Andrew, starting off 2-2-1 this season, and I know it's early, but is this where you thought you'd be right now?
I think we've done well. We've played well. I expect us to be maybe a little bit better record-wise, but I think our overall play has been very good.
This is a team now that scored 11 goals, but you've given up 18 on the early season, and it looks like you have about 3 or 4 players that are doing the scoring for you. Is your hope to maybe even that out a little bit?
Yeah, of course. You want that spread out amongst the whole team, and I think we've moved around a couple players on lines to try and get some more balance coming into this 3-game set this weekend. So I'm hoping that the other lines can come through and we're a more balanced hockey team, because if you're more balanced, I think you're more dangerous.
This is the 2nd season as Lindenwood. This team came over from Lindenwood Belleville. That team started in 14-15, and now last year, the inaugural season. So this is kind of season number 2. Do you find that, is there any difference between going from Belleville to Lindenwood?
I think, yeah, there was a big difference. For one, the campuses are much different. The setup at the Centene Ice Arena that we now play out of is, it's a top-notch facility. We have a great arena, so the whole atmosphere surrounding the team is a little bit different as well. It feels more like a community than it did at Belleville, because we had to travel just to get that practice, and we didn't really have that home ice advantage that we do now.
Well, and who can argue, and I'm assuming that you're playing at Centene?
Yes.
So who can argue with playing at such an incredible building like that?
Right, yeah, it's a blessing to have that. There's 3 sheets and an outdoor barn to use. So, we're fortunate, and that's what we want, to make that a hard place to come in and play us against.
In 2021, you were 14-10. You ended up number 4 in the final women's ranking. This year, you're looking to succeed that?
Yeah, I think so. We lost in the championship game last year. We went through a rash of injuries in the middle of the season, when we really kind of came out of that right in the nick of time for nationals, and I think we were playing our best hockey then. And that's what we're gearing towards, trying to keep getting better throughout the season and improve on our regular season record, but more importantly, be ready at that time that nationals start.
If somebody was to look at your roster and say, okay, I'm looking at everybody, they come from Canada, is that something to get scared about? I mean, do you think teams do that to you? They look and they say, oh my gosh, everyone's from Canada, this is a good team. And do you feel that that's an advantage?
I don't know. I don't think so. They have to go out there and play hockey. It doesn't really matter where they're born. It just so happens that I have a bunch of Canadians on the team, but I definitely look around, here in the U.S. for girls. It's much closer to get to. But as far as the girls coming from Canada, I don't think it's an advantage one way or the other.
10 seniors on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if they're aged out or not aged out, but years-wise, if they have another eligibility or not. But half of your team are seniors, so half of this team is going to turn over soon.
So, we have 7 freshmen this year that are starting. So we have, 2 of the girls, I believe, will be coming back because they don't age out. So they're coming back and doing some of their masters. But we will have a big turnover. I think it's always exciting to bring new blood into a program, but at the same time, those seniors are a valuable part of our team, and without them here, we're not going to have any kind of success. So we're leaning on them for sure.
Andrew Miller, head coach of Lindenwood University Lions, the ACHA Division I team. There is a women's NCAA team. What was that like to find out, okay, here comes this NCAA team? And was there any, sometimes when that type of team comes in, everyone's paid more attention to the NCAA team, and you're kind of the stepchild of everything. Was there anything like that, or
no? I think the school, from the administration level down, has done a good job of embracing the team coming over. The NCAA team has a great coaching staff. Shelley Looney and her staff are amazing, and they're we see them on a daily basis, and they're a good group to be around in the rink, and we can learn from them for sure. And their team, they're a very young team as well, and they're looking to have a bright future.
Right now you have juniors that are leading in scoring. Kennedy Frank with 4 goals and 4 assists, and then Risa Shatford with 3 goals and 2 assists, and then your senior that is Mackenzie Dross with 2 and 1. The upper classmen are the ones that are kind of leading everything. That's kind of what you want. How does it work as far as you've got the upper class players? Are they kind of now getting some of the freshmen kind of used to what they need to play?
Absolutely. They're the benefit of having an experienced team is they can show through their leadership and how they play, how they practice, and that's they're doing that for sure. And I really are high on the freshmen that have come in, and I expect by the end of the season, but before that they're going to come on strong, and they're playing well, and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. So the stats will come. I'm not too worried about that. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Because I'm a stats guy, I want to talk about this, but I look at the stats, and you're 100% on the power play. But then again, you're 2 for 2. It's an early season. And then on the penalty kill, 2 for 3. So, yeah. Is that maybe a foreshadowing to what this team can do, or do you even care?
No. We took real pride in our special teams last season, and I think it's one of the areas in the game where we work on quite a bit. So I don't think we're going to be 66% on the power play or 100% on the power play, but our PK last year was up in the high 80s, low 90s. So we were a good PK team. Our power play is another weapon that we have, and we were successful last year, so I'm hoping it is again this year.
You have a senior goaltender, a junior goaltender, and a freshman goaltender. So you kind of have what you need for this year. Next year you're going to have what you need, and then you hope that Lucy Burke, who's your freshman, can kind of grow through the ranks. You really want to build from your goaltending core out and then start from there. I'm sure with recruitment and all that, you're kind of looking down the line at some of the needs that you have to fill holes in your team.
Yeah, well, absolutely. We're out recruiting. We do have the 3 goalies, but we do lose 3 of our key defensemen. That's going to be a big area that we're going to have a gap to fill. I'm not as concerned just because we do have the goalies on hand, and they're developing, and they're a key part of our team. So right now I'm worried about getting some defense so we have something in front of them.
How important was it to be one of the few teams that played last season?
I think it was huge. It was a struggle to get through at times, but it was worth it. The girls put in a ton of work in the off season, and then we came into the season and it got pushed back, and they stayed positive. And to get the games in, I think was a good reward, even though it was a half season. But even still, I think it was worth the effort to get that done.
third year, I'm sorry, that I mentioned with Lindenwood. Prior to that, where were you?
I've done a whole bunch of stuff. I did high school hockey and I did minors in women's hockey. So they were looking for a coach, and I just happened to be in the right spot at the right time, and it's worked out for me.
I was going to say, absolutely. If someone from Lindenwood comes a calling,
right,
you'll answer that door.
Of course, yeah. It's been a great opportunity, and the people I've got to work with have been first class. So it's been a good journey so far.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple of personal questions. Who's your favorite NHL team?
Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm from Toronto.
Okay, so yeah.
Yep.
I don't know about this year. I think
I know. It's been a slow start, but
wasn't that what everyone says?
Yeah, no, I shouldn't say a slow start. It's been a slow half decade, I think, for the Leafs, right? So I'm kind of used to the slow start.
Well, it's funny because Toronto, you can never get a seat, and it's always, anything. Well, Montreal too. Anything you do in Toronto or Montreal, it's looked at with a fine-tooth comb and a microscope and all that stuff. And for some reason, it just seems like, I'm not saying that everyone's accepting what's happening in either Toronto or Montreal, but they're not as up in arms as they used to be.
I don't know. I think I think they're getting used to it is the problem, right? But the talent is there for the Leafs, I think. But they haven't come together. I know they've had a couple injuries here to start the season, but losing, I think Freddie Anderson was going to be a bigger deal than people thought. He was the number one goalie, so they just don't hang around the NHL that often. So we'll see how their goaltending works out, but I'm not optimistic being a Leaf fan this year right now.
Were you able to get to any of the games?
As growing up, I did, yeah, absolutely. Got to some games, and I got to play a game in the Maple Leaf Gardens before, as a little kid, so that was always pretty nuts. A nice memory to have, but now in Air Canada, I have not seen a game in the new building yet.
It's sad when you think about it. As we were talking to the head coach of Lindenwood and Andrew Miller, it's sad when you think about all the old arenas that are gone.
Yeah. The Maple Leaf Gardens. The other one is the Forum. I did live in Montreal for 2 years, so I went to that rink as well. And those were just two kind of classic places. The old stadium in Chicago was another one that's gone. But the new breed of rink are nice. They're fancy, but they don't actually, they don't have the character of the old rinks for sure.
And for me, it was Boston Gardens, yeah. And then the old Fabulous Forum out in L.A.
I did get a chance to play on the Fabulous Forum. Ben was there in college, played there, and that's another one that was around forever. So they're not around anymore.
I'm trying to think of the oldest arena that's still out and about, but
Madison Square Garden, maybe.
Yeah, MSG. It has to be. Yeah, that's the oldest one.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's going anywhere soon.
No, that one's going to stay. So
I think so.
Yeah.
Head coach of Lindenwood, Andrew Miller, thanks so much for doing this, and good luck for the rest of the season.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll take a break and be back. More hockey coming up in a moment.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
We all love the fajitas. Their margaritas get the crown. Don't forget the quesadillas. It's the best Mexican food in town.
Now your favorite Mexican restaurant is open on Sunday. Yes, Maria's Downtown is open on Sunday. So bring your family and friends and enjoy Mexico with us 7 days a week.
Hold on to your salsa and your chips.
Maria's on South Avenue in downtown Springfield.
Your best source for awards of any kind is always Bowles Trophy House in Springfield. Trophies, plaques, medals, gifts, ribbons, and more. You get top quality and great service at Bowles Trophy House, serving Springfield and Southwest Missouri for over 40 years. Call them at 417-869-8720.
And if you need embroidery work done, logos, digitizing, and more, come to Banners and Brainstorms in Bowles Trophy House at 601 South Kimbrough.
Let's head for the third period. Here's Steve Casson.
along with Scott Lutzke on graphics and Ryan Armstrong doing camera work here as Missouri State plays on this rink. And that's why the ice is pink. And there's Scott. Oh, yeah, Ryan. If it wasn't for the fact that you're the general manager of Missouri State Hockey, I'd fire you. But he's doing a great job. He's helping us out a lot tonight, and I appreciate that. But yes, the ice is pink because Missouri State is done with a promotion that they had last weekend. Ice cannot be changed. Ryan, I don't know. Do you know when the ice is going to be changed out? Ah, there we go. It looks like the wrong microphone. There you go, Ryan.
Can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you now. There we go.
Man, I got microphone over here at the camera. I believe they're going to start to scrape out the pink next week, so we'll be back to our normal ice rink. But it's a pretty cool little thing to see right now, and hopefully it makes for a unique playing experience.
I understand Monday is when they're going to go ahead and cut the ice and take the pink layer out and put it back, because I don't have practice on Tuesday because of it. So
it'll be a little bit easier, I guess, to take the pink off than it was to put it on?
Oh, 100%. All you got to do is go out there with the Zam, scrape off the inch of ice on top of it, and then very carefully scrape off all the pink, not going too much lower, and then build it right back up. So it'll look brand new.
All right, thanks so much as we are ready here for period number 3. It is Arizona State skating from the left to the right, Lindenwood from the right to the left, and quickly it'll be the Lions with Shatford to bring it across the line. Remember, 3:45 remaining as we get a stoppage of play here. Now 3:44 remaining in the major penalty, and Arizona State will get assessed another one going into the penalty box. The girl that scored the goal, Sammy Luch. And it is unfortunate for Arizona State. They will be down 2 players. And what a great opportunity for Lindenwood here with a 5-on-3 to see if they can capitalize. Lions now with Shatford with a drive in, save, rebound, it's loose, it comes to the line and held in once again by O'Connor. Shot right side, misses wide by Frank. And a lot of yelling and screaming coming from the ASU bench. Coming down all the way without a stick and getting slammed into the boards for her efforts was Murphy, and immediately she goes to the bench. She was able to clear at least 10 seconds off. Puck into the ASU zone. Frank is there with a shot that instead goes wide. It comes up high. Trying to work the shot through was O'Connor, missing wide. Two-person advantage for 109. Puck tipped right out in front and just missed. In front looking for the tip was White, and it just missed wide to the outside of the net. Now a drive in and a save by McClelland. 55 seconds remaining in the two-person advantage. Frank is there, gets it up high, a shot in, save, rebound, loose, and they score. Turcotte got the initial shot, and the rebound came through to Riley Glee, who will get her second goal of the season, and Lindenwood takes the lead on the front end of the two-person advantage. Here in the third period, and Glee will get it. So this is a power play goal, and remember that takes off the 40 seconds of the penalty to Luch, but the 2:24 on the major still sticks. This coming at 1:26 of the third period.
Lindenwood goal number 27, Riley G. From number 28.
Well, Turcotte will get an assist. And that is correct. It is Guy. I think I said Glee, but it is Guy Although Lindenwood is full of glee right now as they take the lead. And it's a 2-1 game. Lindenwood over Arizona State. 2:12 to go. And now a one-person advantage. Puck cleared out to center, sent right back in, but it's a delayed offside, and finally Arizona State clears. Lead pass all the way down into the ASU end of the ice. It'll be Maddie Pladsen to get it out to center. Working it is Callie Philippi, and she'll send it ahead to Guy. Guy across the line. That's as far as it goes. We turn around with 1:46 to go in the power play. It's back in the Lindenwood end. Puck stolen briefly by Murphy. And she gets upended. We're going to get a penalty. And Lindenwood gets called for a trip, and I believe that's on Teague. And Teague should get called into the penalty box. So we go 4-on-4. That ends the power play opportunity. And barring any further penalties in 1:28, it'll be a short power play for Arizona State. Sun Devils with it. Working through is Cicchini. But instead, it's intercepted by the Lions of Lindenwood. Outlet pass to Frank is deflected.
Number 33.
Tripping is the call.
Madison Teague.
Behind the net is Radcliffe. She gets it up high. Here's a drive in, just missing wide off the stick of Cicchini. It's out to center, and Lindenwood trying to work the puck through. Shatford had it go off of her stick, and it's sent all the way down into the Arizona State end. In 47 seconds, the Sun Devils, although they ice the puck now, the officials wave it off. No icing. Turcotte back in the Lions net. Working it over to Philippi. She avoids a hit, sends it all the way down in. In 31 seconds, it'll be a short power play for the Sun Devils. This will be power play number 4, barring any further penalties. Back to Turcotte for Lindenwood. Lead pass. It does connect with Drost. Right side, she has to hop over a sliding Maddie Pladsen to clear it into the corner. Arizona State's now Sydney Brooks not able to clear. In 3 seconds, it'll be now a 26-second power play. Hold on. They just added another penalty on the board? I don't believe that's right. There we go. They wiped it off. Okay, so 12 seconds left. Play stays in. Guy there. 6 seconds to go for Arizona State having power play number 4. That'll do it. We're back to 5-on-5. And it is the Sun Devils with possession. Cicchini. She comes straight down the middle. Has the puck. She shoots, that is. It's blocked in front by O'Connor. Then taken away on one fail sweep by Guy, sent all the way down, and we get a icing, I believe. 15:24 to go in a 2-1 game. Lindenwood with the last 2 goals. Here in the third period at 1:26, a power play on a 2-man advantage. Or a 2-person advantage. The power play by Guy. And that is Guy's second of the season. Play in the Lindenwood end. Arizona State looking to tie this game up. 15:09 to go in the period. Andy Main sends it down in low. Jones was there, but it's intercepted by the Lions. Guy will send it all the way down and go for a change. 14:55 remains. Shots now 21-18, and that favors Lindenwood. Here across the line, getting a shot that was deflected was Luch. Far side. Now on the ice for Lindenwood is Rael Strayer. Lions in their own zone. Working it quickly to Turcotte. Off the stick of Aeneas Fortner, and it comes all the way in. Walking in, getting upended. Do we have a penalty? No, there is no penalty. Owachuk walked in and got brought down, but play continues. Lions with a shot that's blocked. It comes out to center, and here might be a break for Arizona State. They stay onside. Martin with a drive and a blocker save. McDonald steers that one away, and it's out to center. Pocket picked. And a puck that comes in on goal. Stoppage in play. Face-off stays in the Lindenwood zone, as Arizona State trails Lindenwood by a count of 2-1 with 13:51 to go in the third period. And to take the draw is Lilies for Lindenwood. For Arizona State, it's Murphy. Murphy will win the draw. Puck squirts out to the right side, held in though. Good play by Luch to keep it in. And back out to center. The Sun Devils will work the puck. Now a few players scrum into the corner. Fisher is there. Shots getting close. 21-20 now. Line change for Lindenwood. Tie up in the corner. Officials still letting things play. Up high, right side, held in. Opportunity up high once again. Here's Shatford. Lindenwood gets fresh legs on. Coming in is Gee. Upended behind the net. Right side. Here's a shot in. It's blocked as it came off the stick of White. 12:27 remains in a 2-1 contest. Oh, we get a Lion upended. Nothing happening. Shatford was taken down. Officials say play on, so they do. Far side again. Gee was there. Comes up high. Left side O'Connor. Drive in behind the net. The sound you're hearing is the bench of Arizona State. As it's cleared all the way down, we get an icing call. Oh, wait, no we don't. Waved off, apparently.
Yeah, he waved it at the last moment. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't see it either. He had his hand up. In fact, he pointed with his hand still up. But play continues. That's a little tough there for anybody, but it doesn't affect anybody per se. Puck chipped right in on goal, and a save as it got chipped from the corner, and a big save by McClellan. She wasn't expecting the puck to hit her after it was battled for in the corner. Line change for Arizona State. They trail 2-1. Plenty of time still here in the third period. We are going to get an icing call as it's sent in. And behind the camera, the referee is explaining why he waved off the icing.
Yeah, Lindenwood coach was asking questions as well.
And not happy is Andrew Miller, his third year with the Lindenwood Lions. Second with Lindenwood, and then he also had a year with the Lindenwood Belleville squad. Lions with possession. Work it behind the net. Fisher is there. Coming in to help out is Northcutt to try to break it up for ASU. So is Brooks. Lloyd is there. But play stays in the Arizona State zone.
One of these days we need to get the equipment to mic up one of the officials.
I'm not sure if we want to do that.
That's probably a good point.
Ryan Armstrong, of course, general manager of Missouri State, running our camera. He also is an official, and there is no way I think that any of them would like that. Now, we have tried before where the official will kick on a mic and give you penalties, and that's okay. But I don't think to be fully mic'd up and live, not going to happen. Cleared out to center, Arizona State into the zone. This is delayed offside. It is waved off. Puck back for Shatford. And now Sun Devils give it up again. Shatford comes in. Looking in front is Frank, but instead it's behind the net. Shatford far side. They get it over to the corner to Teague with a drive in. Steered aside. Shots 24-20 in favor of Lindenwood. And here comes a break. Brooks down the side. Actually, no, that was 14 Martin. She got a shot off.
We have a penalty too. So
a delayed call. And it's going to go against Lindenwood. They got the goaltender out. So here is possession now. Here's Elsie with a pass up front to Northcutt. Now a drive in. It's blocked as it came off a Luch and finally touched up. And we will get the penalty against Lindenwood. This one will go again against Teague. And she will go in the penalty box again. 6 penalties, 20 minutes for the Lions. Power play number 5 for the Sun Devils.
Lindenwood penalty, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Number 33, Madison Teague.
So Teague gets called, and immediately the puck is cleared out to center, and now a great opportunity for Arizona State. In her own zone is Radcliffe. Carries it across. Radcliffe looking for some help. She gets it in, and it's tipped just wide by Murphy. Far side. Lindenwood's Fortner is there. Cicchini for ASU to dig it out. Left side. Working through it is Luch. She gets upended. A drive in, hit the post. It went off the goaltender and then the post after the drive from Cicchini. Puck to the right side. Held in. Nice move by Luch to get it out of harm's way. Comes out in front. We're going to get a penalty. It is a check from behind, I believe. Or it's going to go against Lindenwood. We know that. So a golden opportunity now. Ryan, what was the penalty?
So in women's hockey, there's no checking allowed. So that signal was body contact or checking, if you will. So she's going to sit for 2 minutes, getting a 5-on-3
for body check. Number 11, Nikki Lillies.
Well, I used the word check, so I was partially right. There was a check. So now 1 minute in a 2-man advantage for Arizona State. Jill Ketchum with an opportunity, and it goes underneath the stick of Andy Main and sent all the way down. There was nobody there. They were all up on the line to work the puck. 41 seconds left in a 2-man advantage. Lindenwood scored on the first end of a 2-man advantage, and one of it was a 5-minute major. Shot missing wide, chased down by Martin. She works it to the right side. Luch is there, drive in, pad save, rebound out, nobody there on the left side as they were changing was Arizona State, and they do not bring it across the line with everybody cleared. Offside was Jill Ketchum, and so the face-off with 18 seconds left in the 2-person advantage will come outside the line. Well, okay, they're going to do it at center ice, but it definitely was at offside. Face-off won and sent back into the ASU end of the ice. Third period, 2-1 Lindenwood leads on a power play goal in the first part of a two-person advantage. Now we have a one-man advantage for ASU. They get one out of the box, does Lindenwood. She stays on the ice, and that is Teague. Lions have the puck. They clear it. They send it all the way down. 33 seconds now, and Teague races, and that makes McClellan have to hold on to the puck. So an advantage for Lindenwood. They get a face-off in the ASU end of the ice. Shots are now 25-22 in favor of Lindenwood. Luch, her second for ASU at 9:36 of the first. Lilly, her first for Lindenwood at 19:51 of the first. And then at 1:26 on a power play, it's Guy, her second for Lindenwood, and that's where we stand right now, 2-1 with 19 seconds left in the Lindenwood penalty. Cleared all the way down into the ASU end. Power play has 9 seconds. Puck stolen. Spun around and through the stick of Flippy, looking for her first points. Power play is over. We're at 5-on-5. And Arizona State didn't touch the puck. They would have had too many persons on the ice, so they let that go. But play continues. Turcotte out of her own zone for Lindenwood, sent all the way down. This can be an icing, and it is. 6:10 to go in the period. And Lindenwood, coming into this game with a 2-2-1 record, have a 2-1 lead over the 5-1 Arizona State Sun Devils. Face-off is battled for and won by ASU. Sent over to the far side from Ketchum. Nice play to keep it in front of her. For a moment there was Larson, but play continues. Far side. Now Larson with a good play to break the play up, but it's Lindenwood with Shatford. She brings it across, and the puck gets deflected up into the bench, so we'll have a face-off. 5:45 to go. And where are they going to do it? Center ice? That's where it is. So full change for everybody. Face off at center ice. Now we're getting down to crunch time. Lindenwood's Rail Strayer descended as far as referee's crease. Couple players fall down. We're going to get a penalty, and it's going to go against Lindenwood. The Lions touch up the puck, and Arizona State on a tripping call will have another power play. Rail Strayer will go into the penalty box. Seven penalties, 22 minutes for the Lions. The Sun Devils now on power play number 6, and a great opportunity to tie this game. They win the draw. Kept in by Gloyd. She shoots, save, rebound, loose, and it's still loose. Gloyd couldn't get a shot in front, and a scramble by McDonald. It's on the line, and it's out to center. So now, as ASU had to wait for everyone to get onside, they couldn't touch the puck, but they do keep possession. Puck tipped ahead, broken up. Here's Kat Jones across the line. Works it over to Northcutt. Jones had it taken away. It is cleared with 1:20 to go on the power play. Lindenwood with a full change. 4:40 remaining in the period. 2-1 Lindenwood. Here comes Cicchini. Across the line, broken up and cleared off the stick of O'Connor for Lindenwood and sent down into the Arizona State end. Radcliffe. Tipped ahead in the skates of O'Connor. That's enough to bring it down low. Dug out. Power play for 48 seconds. Right through the middle, and it is played with a high stick, unfortunately. by Luch, and so either way the play was going to go dead. Face-off will come just outside the Arizona State zone, the nearest face-off dot. 43 seconds remaining in the power play. And they've talked it all over. Face-off comes back into the Arizona State zone. Shots 25-23 in favor of Lindenwood. Puck cleared out to center with 36 seconds remaining. In front, it went off of the body of Nikki Lillies. Lindenwood's Martin to carry it through, or take that back. That's Arizona State's Martin to carry it through in front of their own bench. Now the Lions will intercept. Sent all the way down by O'Connor. Bouncing puck with 9 seconds remaining. And with some opportunity in front by Guy to get a shot off, it's deflected. Now Arizona State, who trails by 1, having trouble getting it out of their own zone. Working in front of her own bench now is Andy Main. Main out of Penticton, British Columbia, the junior. Here comes a shot in that's saved on the left side. Another good opportunity by Main, and Lindenwood with some pressure being applied all of a sudden after a couple of players get knocked down. 2:58 remains in period number 3. Here is Guy breaking free, right side, has some room. Guy shoots, pad save. Big save there by McClellan. Keeps it a 2-1 contest. Pladsen brings it out to center. Chipped ahead, nobody there for ASU. Turning it around is Turcotte. She gets a shot off, it's blocked in front. Skating through for ASU is Luch, but she's not able to get it out, and it does make its way out to center ice. Here comes Cicchini. Shot comes in, and it's a line change for Arizona State. But it comes right out in front. Up high, looking for it is Luch, and the shot gets deflected up and out of play. Face-off will stay in the zone. 2:11. And now we get a timeout. Timeout has been called by Lindenwood. We will take a timeout too. We'll be back. 2-1 Lions, 2:12 remaining in period 3.
This is Barrel Bob, MoDOT's Work Zone spokesbarrel. You'll be seeing more of me as the weather warms up. Crews will be working on our roads. That means lanes will be closed for construction and maintenance work on our highways. As you approach a work zone, please don't drive distracted. You need to pay attention. I want you and my friends working on the roads to all get home safely. Remember, buckle up and put down your phone. A message from the Missouri Department of Transportation.
Back at Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. Steve Casson, Ryan Armstrong on camera, Scott Lutzke on video. Graphics as we have 2:12 remaining in the third period. After the timeout by Lindenwood, it is ASU to gain possession of the puck. Murphy centered it in front. It's a loose one, and it's cleared out to center, and Galloyd will chase. Underneath the stick of Brooks, glove down, the Sun Devils to work the puck with 1:54 to go. We'll take a look and see when they might pull the goaltender. Shot comes in by Gloyd, save, rebound, it's cleared to the corner, and it's held in. Here is a drive that's steered into the corner for Martin. She shoots, and a save by McDonald, and she will hold on with 1:39 to go. And now with a face-off staying in the Lindenwood zone, do you pull the goaltender? And it looks like they are not going to do that. No indication as of yet. The Lions do not win the draw. Sun Devils have possession. Right side, drop down low, taken in front by Larson, and a shot missing wide. Chasing it is Radcliffe with a shot that's blocked, and it looks like the goaltender is not going anywhere. So a 2-1 game. Puck comes in the zone. Lions with possession. Fisher is there. It is staying in just enough to get over to the far side and cleared out to center. And ASU with possession and 1 minute to go. Tipped ahead. Lions with a line change. Here come ASU and Cecchini. The goaltender stays in. So they're not going to pull their goaltender. Puck is deflected out to center. Here's Murphy. Gets it across the line to Cat Jones. Murphy to Chase, centering it through, and it misses wide. Here's Martin. Lets it go. Helping out is Luch. Up into Stratford. The goaltender now comes out. 28 seconds to go, and we get a whistle for a stoppage and an ineligible substitution, maybe? And I think that's what they're going to call. Let's get Ryan on this.
It's a premature goalie substitution, so it's not a penalty, but the play will come to center ice. Basically, the player for Arizona State just hopped out a little too early before the goalie got all the way to the bench.
Yeah. That I said ineligible substitution, but yeah, exactly right. You're the referee. You know the terminology better than I do. And off the draw with 23 seconds left from center ice, the goaltender will now come out. But now with 17 seconds left, they make the switch. 12 seconds. And that was actually a delayed offside. The player Martin was in the net. Here's a shot that missed just wide. Martin was still in the zone, and they didn't call that. And that'll do it for the third period as Lindenwood comes from behind. They win this game, that is, by a count of 2-1. Luch gets the first goal at 9:36 for Arizona State. Murphy with the assist. Then at 19:51 on a scramble in front, Lilly unassisted. It's 1-1. And then a power play early in the third period at 1:26. Guy with her second. Turcotte with the assist. 2-1 is the final score. Shots on goal end up 26-26, which means that we had 8 shots each for a 3-period total of 26. 8 shots in each of the period. Power plays, the Lions were 1 for 4, the Sun Devils 0 for 7. And that really hurt as they end up with a 2-1 defeat here at the Arizona State Women's Missouri Showcase. Don't forget our next broadcast that we will have for you will be tomorrow. It'll be Concordia Ann Arbor and Lindenwood University. That will be a 12 o'clock warm-up with a 12:30 puck drop. So we hope that you will tune in for that. We'll start the broadcast at about 12 o'clock. So we hope you will join us then. But it is Arizona State who falls to a record of 5-2 this season. Lindenwood improves to 3-2 with 1 overtime loss. That'll do it here from Jordan Valley Ice Park, Stan Melton Ice Arena. I'm Steve Casson for Ryan Armstrong and for Scott Lutzke. Thanks so much for joining us. Final score once again, Lindenwood ekes out a 2-1 victory over Arizona State. Until tomorrow, have a good night, and we'll see you.